night. And in the basement, police found a missing Louisiana girl hidden in a box covered by a sheet. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Devin Bartolotta.
And I'm Sharice Gibson. The 13-year-old vanished earlier this month from her home in Baker. That's now she's recovering after a dramatic multi-state rescue.
Whitney Miller has the latest details in this disturbing case.
The search for that missing 13-year-old from Baker, Louisiana came to a shocking end on Thursday night when police in Pittsburgh found her stuffed inside a box in a basement. Investigators say 26-year-old Keyshawn Crumity kept the girl hidden for days inside his Brighton Heights home.
An amount of policemen, SWAT, FBI, U.S. Marshals, up and down the road. And then I saw a girl, which looked like a girl, very small, being pulled out and taken to the right, which was where the ambulance was.
According to police, Crumity met the teen on Snapchat, luring her from Baker to Pennsylvania with promises of safety and adoption. Instead, investigators say he gave her alcohol and edibles, then sexually assaulted her multiple times before police arrived.
We would never think of any so atrocious like that. It's just horrible.
Detectives say Crumity wasn't alone. A woman from Washington, D.C. allegedly traveled with the teen to Pittsburgh, and the three slept in the same basement bed. The U.S. Marshals tracked the girl's path and then tipped off Pittsburgh police Thursday evening.
It makes me happy that they were making that the arrest, between everybody for that. It's scary, though. Just crazy. Unnerving, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad they got the guy.
That investigation also led to the arrest of 62-year-old Ronald Smith in Columbus, Georgia. Police say he and another man drove the girl from Louisiana to Georgia and then put her on a bus bound for Pittsburgh. Crumity is now in jail, charged with child trafficking, multiple counts of sexual assault, and
just completely sick. Condolences to the family. How do you live with a dead body in your house? The smell must be you got to be not right in the head. I don't know. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Corruption of a minor. The girl is receiving medical care and support as investigators pursue additional arrests and charges.
She's alive. But what kind of sex trade or whatever? What were they doing? Trading back and forth? This child, 15-year-old girl? It's saying 2 men arrested in the thing. So she must be alive, thank God. All glory. I thought they said in the beginning of it that she was found dead, but I better change the title, right? Let me see what the title is. It was found in basement. Okay, 13-year-old Louisiana was found in a basement. Okay, I don't need to because that's all I put down. Thing, but it's just horrible. I don't know. And real fast, let's take a look at these people's faces real quick. So we could burn it into your list of what they look like. Let me back up here. All right, here's one of them.
6-year-old Keyshawn Crumity kept the girl hidden for.
All right, he kept her hidden for days in the basement in a box, covered up. Look at that. Look at that. That's something, ain't it? I wonder if they belong to this gang that everyone's saying from El Lablo, Lublo, or whatever it is. I don't know. And whatever Trump's fighting a war, I don't think so. That's probably homegrown right here, own people right here. All right, who's the other character? Yo, Kelty, how you doing? Folks, make sure you check out Miss ATS News channel, which I think goes live tonight. She was in chat earlier. All right, let's look. See what the other guy looks like. Here he is. right? So they were transferring the girl. This guy is the one that put her on a bus or whatever in a box. Did he ship her in a box too? I mean, unreal, unreal, unreal. Yeah. How do you get away with something like that? I have no idea. How do you? I don't know. I can't fathom it. Hello, Miss Celt. How you doing? Yeah, well, were they going to kill her, or were they turning her into a prostitute? Some kind of a sick prostitute ring, where they're a kid and they're having sex with her and trading her back and forth. And this is Delphi shit all over again. This is a bunch of sick, crazy madness. Found in a basement in a box with blankets put over or whatever. How do you? I don't know. Have you have anybody over? I mean, she must have been bound and gagged, because how do you have people over with some 13-year-old kid not screaming her head off, begging for help or whatever? I don't know. Sickos, crazy, madmen, and not just one. Many. I mean, how many people were at his house? How many people went over? This is the kind of stuff that gets our blood boiling. I don't know. I'm not going to say too much, because they'll kill us. We really can't really say too much. Let me see what Kelt said. They could have known, the family or something. Crazy how LE could find her. Well, I imagine they must have tracked her somehow. They must have got a photo of her or video of her being put on a bus and being shipped to Georgia, and then wherever else they shipped her or whatever. And there had to be evidence of this, right? How do you ship a kid? I mean, did they put her in a box? I mean, if someone had to hear something, know something, see something. It's just too crazy for me. It's too crazy. I need a vacation. I really do. Somewhere. What? There ain't too much I can take my mind off the madness around. Well, there's a couple things, but. Oh, Miss Debbie Fox, how you doing? I'm getting ready to have another meatloaf sandwich and some more guacamole dip with maybe chips or crackers. Getting ready to chill. We had to set the clocks back. I just set two of my clocks back. So it's only coming up on 7:25. I do believe Miss ATS News goes live tonight. Let's see if we can see anything else, or if there's any more cover out on there. Look at this guy. God, how'd you like to be in a dark basement with him? This is horrifying. This is Gacy shit. This is just too much. Let me see if I can see anything else on it. Yeah, I'm not seeing too much more on it. Being that it just broke, there'll probably be more out on it. But once they figure out what madness occurred, I don't know. So there you go. They found her. She's alive. Thank God. All glory goes to God. Your clock moves are weird. Yeah, I'm not moving my clock no more. I'm set back. It's normal time now. Right? This is normal time. When the Lord created everything, he was like, this is the right time. So we're an hour back. So it's only 7:25 here. And It was last night. It was 8:25, right? But now it's 7:25. So we're not springing back to or forward spring because we'll lose. We lose sleep in spring. I think spring and forward. No, I'm not sure. I got it mixed up. I'm the one with the disability. I just have an imagination. But thank God they found her alive. Poor girl. How long did this go on? That alone is mentally, draining. Caused PSD or whatever they call it. Candyman sold some of those kids. Evidence is indicating. Yeah, well, is that his name, the Candyman? Yeah, that's pretty. Look at him. Look at him. Probably about 6'7", 300 and something pounds. Man, no. Yeah, it's just horrible. It's just horrible. All right, is there anything else? Probably not. I'm not seeing too much. I'd have to look it up. Let me see what I see here. No. All right, let's check this out.
In Louisiana turned up here in a basement in Brighton Heights.
KDKA's Josh Taylor shows us how the girl was found.
Neighbors say it was shortly after 7 o'clock yesterday evening when they heard police executing a search warrant at this house here on Davis Avenue. And that's when police say they found the 13-year-old girl in a box in the basement of the home. Pittsburgh SWAT officers executed that search warrant and arrested this man, 26-year-old Keyshawn Crumity, whom police say kept the girl in the basement for days. U.S. Marshals say this was part of a week-long investigation that began in Louisiana, when police there contacted the Marshals for help in locating the missing girl. That investigation led them to Columbus, Georgia, where they arrested 62-year-old Ronald Smith. Police say Smith and another man brought the girl from Baton Rouge to Georgia and then put her on a bus to Pittsburgh. A criminal complaint says the missing girl was then seen at a bus station in Washington, D.C. with a woman. Police say the woman offered to help the girl, then accompanied her to Pittsburgh and to Crumity's house on Davis Avenue, where police say the three of them slept in the same bed in the basement. Police say Crumity had met the girl on Snapchat and told her that he would arrange for her to be adopted by a trusted adult. Police say Crumity provided the girl with alcohol and edibles on the first day in the house. Crumity allegedly went on to have sex with the girl multiple times over a few days. On Thursday, Pittsburgh police received a Childline report from the U.S. Marshals about the missing girl and then located her at Crumity's house. Crumity is in Allegheny County Jail tonight on multiple charges, including trafficking, sexual assault, and corruption of a minor. Reporting in Brighton Heights, Josh Taylor, KDKA TV News.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Yeah, it looks like a nice house, beautiful house. But that's what this world has come to, madness and, I don't know, that was probably his whole plan once he started giving her alcohol and edibles and everything, was to do something sick, probably. I don't know. What was she? Was she kidnapped or was she running? What's all this talk about adoption and everything? right? They were going to. I mean, what is going on in this country? I wouldn't believe it. I've drove down in town here. I'm not lying. I wish I was lying, but I'm not lying. The little cardboard signs that someone made up, adopt a kid or whatever, put out there or whatever. Where are they coming from? I don't know. Who was it? I don't know. You think if it was legit, it'd be like on a big billboard or something, not on a little cardboard sign you put in the house like these people do when you're voting, president or whatever. Groomers. Nah, that sounds like probably groomers. One of them was grooming them for another one, and they're going to make money, and probably told the girl they're going to make money. You'll have all kinds of money. And yeah, it's just crazy. It's too much. I'm getting out of this whole crime thing, this whole madness. This madness, I've had this madness my whole life. I don't need to watch it no more. I know it's real. I know the world around us is crazy. It's just driving me more crazy. That's all, and everyone else. Kathy Shakley probably put those signs up. I don't know. Here in this little town, who knows over there? Maybe it's the church trying to get people to adopt kids. Who knows if it's even legit? I don't know. They don't care anymore. It's all politics. What politician you're running with or what church they're running with or whatever. It's great. Well, I don't. It's just crazy. Let's see if there's anything more on it. Something breaking, kind of breaking news of why we live in a world like
girl
this.
reported.
WWL Louisiana.
Now to an update on a story we brought. Now to an update on a story we brought you last night. The 13-year-old girl who was reported missing out of LaPlace yesterday has been found safe. State police say Jakaya Polk had been missing since last Saturday and released a statewide missing child warning yesterday. But again, troopers tell us she is now safe. No other information.
All right, I'm going to play this. This video is from 11 months ago. 11 months ago. This is from 11 months ago. 13-year-old girl found safe. I just showed you a video. It happened yesterday. What is this matrix madness that we're dealing with? I don't know how is something breaking news today, but it happened 11 months ago. She was found. All right, let's check this out. Let's just check this out.
Now to an update on a story last night. The 13-year-old girl who was reported missing out of LaPlace yesterday has been found safe. State police say Jakaya Polk had been missing since last Saturday and released a statewide missing child warning yesterday. But again, troopers tell us she is now safe. No other information has been released.
Kelt says, wait, what? Yeah, this was put out 13 or 11 months ago. 11 months ago. See it right there? 11 months ago. That's the same girl found in the basement. This is crazy. It's just too much. A time warp or something, a matrix or something they're talking about. It could be. This could be the future, but from the past. The video that was just released yesterday of the 13-year-old girl found from Louisiana in a basement was put out breaking news yesterday, a day ago. Yeah, I don't know. All right, there you go. Folks, make sure you get over to Miss ATS News channel. Check her channel out tonight. I'm not feeling good. They got me all kinds of voodooed up and everything. But they found her. If it's not the same girl, they found another girl from Louisiana, 13 years old, in the same predicament as the one they found 11 months ago, in a guy's basement, in a box. So, all right. I've proven to you that our world is not what it seems. And everything is Matrix and aliens and everything. I'm not sure, but all we can do is pray and keep pushing forward. And condolences to all the people that we lost and their families. And thank God they found these kids. Amen. You folks have a great night, and we'll be back later. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer Music Movie Channel / news, recovery team, DIY, outdoors, you name it. Have a great night. Be safe. I want to thank everyone for stopping in. Debbie Fox, Kel, everyone else out there watching in YouTube land. Be safe. Watch what you say. There is no more freedom of speech. And they're trying to kill me too. So just hunker down. Maybe they'll forget about us. Maybe they'll just realize that we're a bunch of idiots. That the whole world is a disability nut job. And they'll just go away, almost like the Predator, where they look inside of us, scope us with their eyes, and they're like defective. And they leave us alone. Maybe. I'm hoping. Be safe. God bless. I'll be back.